Hi guys, welcome to THL. It's 2013.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to Christians.
Hope you guys had a safe one, and everybody's safe back, of course.
Yeah.
We're gonna start our first story off with Mr. Leslie. Yeah, go on. What's our first story?
Basically, our first story is gonna be about women raping men in Zimbabwe specifically.
Yes.
Well, that to me that came as a hilarious story, but it is actually happening out there. It sounded like a movie, but it was really true.
Explain to us what is actually happening.
Well, basically there was a gang of women going around picking up male hitchhikers and raping them at gunpoint or knife point.
Or snake point.
Or snake point. A real snake, imagine. Someone whooping out a real snake and then threatening to have sex with you with a real snake. And it is actually happening.
There's something funny to the story, man. As a black dude, you've got a big snake, you can just whip out your own snake.
True. I wonder what kind of men are those raped by women.
Apparently there was a woman pulled over with 30 used condoms in the back of a car.
Actually, there was 3 women. There were 3 women at a roadblock.
They couldn't arrest him for rape because it's not seen as a criminal offense in Zimbabwe, but they did arrest him on indecent assault. So the men are winning back eventually, but I still don't see where the problem lies.
At times, they would have a male accomplice as well to help them with the persuading of the rapes.
That's quite interesting. Why the hell would he do it though? What type of thrill does he get?
Maybe it's like apparently it's because of witchcraft they're doing it.
It's for rituals. Apparently they say it will bring, you will get good luck or it will bring good luck.
So if you want to win the lottery, you go out as a female and you go rape a man. That makes sense.
Get the semen and they use it for juju purposes. And
to be honest with you, if I'm that dude and I see like 5 girls,
beautiful as well.
Oh, they say beautiful also in the article, which of course we'll put downstairs so you can see that as well. But I mean, if 5 girls want to rape me, I'd be like, okay, just put the guns away. We can sort this out. I'll sort you guys out. Just put your arm away. That's what I would do, man. Why gun violence or knife or even fucking snake? You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
And in other news, I saw that Amplant is looking at retrenching 14,000 miners. This is due to last year's horrible strike, I'm sure everybody's aware of, where a couple of people died at gunpoint. 2 policemen were beheaded on some hill somewhere in Joburg. What happens in strike, generally, they ask for more money. The mining company says, no, we cannot afford it, and then the people go on strike. After weeks and weeks of no labor going around, the mining company agrees to an increase, so there's more expenses being paid out, and you've lost a couple of weeks of labor, so there's no money coming in. At the end of the day, the investors go back at the table and they say, well, this mine hasn't been formed as well as we would like to have, so we're going to have to see it closing or getting rid of some people. And now we're having strikes on the farms, which is, I'm sorry to say, is going to lead to the same thing. Farms are going to have to close down eventually because they don't have enough money to keep on going.
No, actually what is going to happen with farms is the farmers are looking to actually come together and buy equipment like robots that will do everything for them.
See, that's the last thing you would want.
That's the last thing that you would want.
Things have already started happening. Prices of some vegetables and fruits and stuff has gone up so rapidly. You can't afford a simple banana for the price you used to buy for about 1 rand or 2 rand. Right now it's like 7 rand for a banana.
That's
insane.
Crazy.
That is
I didn't even know that.
That is very ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yes, you get an increase, but you pay more for your life. I mean, so at the end of the day, it's not worth it going on strike in my eyes. But of course, what do I know? I mean, only a white South African. So.
The thing is that we don't disagree with people that do that type of work that needs to get paid the correct type of money. But from what I understand also is that, look, the farmers or the farm workers, they get paid a salary, but not just they get paid a salary, they get living quarters. I'm not sure if it's in all cases, but they also get food from the farm itself. So I'm not saying I'm in favour of everything, because of course there's a lot of stories out there where farmers will try their luck and pay their workers less, and also do a lot of things that you're not supposed to do. Racial things.
What we basically need is we need these unions that start the strikes.
Yes.
To go and investigate before they just
Yes.
start.
No.
At the moment,
And the thing is,
all
they
the
are
strikes go violent.
Yeah.
And
And
people
cripple
die.
everyone.
Propaganda. That's
Exactly.
the thing. It's propaganda.
And I mean, in most states in the United States of America, it's you come to work, and if you get fined, you cannot oppose it. It's day-to-day basis. Maybe we should start seriously thinking in our country to
Yeah,
implement
to do
that.
that,
If you
yeah.
don't show up for work, you lose your job.
Yeah.
Simple as that. If you want money, come to work.
That's it. Yeah.
Simple, yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. We'll put some of the supplements downstairs, so you can have a look yourself. Also at that, and yeah.
If you have any comments, we also leave you space downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Now the next segment that what I want to talk about is it's got to do with the accident, the bicycle accident. The cyclists.
Now, especially now with the long summer ahead, most fun rides are in progress of being done. I know the August is being done at the end of March. There are port tours on at the moment. The Highveld 94.7 is also one of these days. And cyclists, please be careful out there. Take caution, precaution if you can.
There is an interesting statistic that I saw, was that the most head injuries, there we go, are caused by, firstly, motor vehicle accidents, secondly bicycle, and third is pedestrians. 50%. Okay. Now the interesting is also 25% is caused by people that fall. Only 20% is caused by violence.
Violence.
And I mean, we're living in South Africa, and I mean, of course, South Africa
It's a violent
It's
country.
we're a violent country. But that is a very interesting statistic to me, that even cyclists, 50% more, only 20% for violence. That's like,
it's like something.
yeah,
Something definitely went wrong.
Something
there.
has to happen to look.
I mean, what do I consider as a head injury for violent crimes? Does that include shooting the head, or
Probably
because I think a lot of people
anything to
die
do with the head, I'd say. Anything to do with the head.
Yeah.
But for me, per se, look, I when you're driving your car, okay, you pay, of course, road tax, and you've got to get your car checked out, and you've got to get a license and all that thing. I'm not saying cyclists should have that, but cyclists should have some sort of, maybe even training, just, okay, you need to use this hand signal and that type of thing, because I think mostly what happens is our parents show us how to drive or cycle, and then they don't necessarily teach us, okay, you've got to put this hand out or this hand, or you've got to look this way and that type of thing.
I think a lot of cyclists ignore that, because I remember when I was small, a lot of times you would see a bicycle guy pull out his hand.
Yeah.
And I think nowadays people are just, they
They
stop
don't do
ignoring
it.
it.
Yeah, they don't do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you don't, in my opinion, if a guy hits you and you didn't put your hand out,
Who's at fault?
it's a fault. Seriously,
Obviously, you had a
cyclists.
crash course.
Yeah, well, I mean, cyclists, they've got to be more careful,
Yeah,
because
true.
unfortunately, you guys don't have protection. Where cars do have protection, but the thing is,
You're going to get hurt.
you're going to get hurt. So, in my opinion, look, both cars and bicycles have to come together and sort something out in that regard. And that's
Well, they're
not
talking
true.
about cars are not allowed to pass a cyclist unless there's 1.5 meters next to them open.
But the thing is that
Now the thing is,
yeah,
especially in Cape Town, the roads are too thin for actually think about it.
Exactly.
If you go
Think
past
about
poor cops of that,
yeah,
I think the road for the car alone is only like 3 meters.
Yeah.
So you want to tell me half of that lane I must
Should
watch
belong
out for
to them.
cyclists.
So that doesn't make sense to
That
me.
makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
Look, I'm all for cycling, of course, all for cycling because that is healthy and you get to your place. It's less costs, less pollution, all that. Of course, it's a bonus. But in
It
that
is also
regards,
risky at the same time.
right, risky as well. But in that regards, you can't. I'd say make bicycle lanes then.
No, it's the new rapid bus transit system. Next to all the what you call it pink lanes, there is a cycling lane for cyclists. So make use of that if you must. But do take care of yourself first.
The only thing is, it's not all over South Africa, and you're gonna have to change some of the roads in South Africa. Which is a major thing.
Which will
So
take a lot of work.
probably the best thing to do is the government should look in every major city wherever the cyclists go, they need to make provision just for that road, and cyclists go and use that road with a, that's got
100 kilometers of cycle lane around the city or something like that.
That's something like that. I think that
that
is the best because you can't change all the roads in South Africa to be broader, so there's more space. It's not going to work. Yeah. It's not gonna work.
Any comments regarding cycling?
Yeah.
Strikers or brave women? Yes. Please leave your comments downstairs.
And
yes, of course, as you can see, we're trying to get more.
It's 2013, we got big plans for it.
Yes, but we are going to change, maybe not get a little studio, but it will look much, much better than what it is.
In the near future, don't get your hopes up too far.
No, not too far.
Cheers, people. Have a good day.
Yes, cheers.